Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First On Ht. As always, I'm your host and announcer, Weah Michael Gilman. Today is Monday, March the 18th, 2024. March 18, 2024. On a countdown to Joseph Boakai Asset Declaration, today is the 40th day. 40th day since Joseph Yuma Boakai declared his assets on February the 8th, 2024, without any publication. Is he hiding something? What could be it? Kwame Oldpa Weeks, former Director General of the Liberia News Agency, is our special guest on Tuesday, that's tomorrow, February the 19th, 2024 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Kwame Oldpa Weeks return to the global stage on tomorrow, Tuesday, March 19th, 2024 at 6 p.m. For our hot topics here tonight, President George Weah admonishes, in quotation marks, you cannot be man and woman at the same time. The CDC is a party and not an integrity institution. A true revolutionary sees the revolution and nothing else. Words of President George Weah as he tells CDC acting chairman Janga Kowo and Partisans at the headquarters. Also coming up, asset recovery to passports. The Joseph Yuma Boakai Unity Party Government has announced to take diplomatic passports away from Liberians officials or former. Is this another witch hunt or targeted against the former CDC officials? Who are those the government is targeting? The USA Embassy near Monrovia has commended the move. Will Uncle Sam facilitate the seizures of diplomatic passports carried by former Liberian government officials? Also coming up on happy marriage, Senator Prince Weah Johnson of Nima County is very unhappy with Joseph Yuma Boakai. In the latest leaked audio, PYJ is heard lamenting against Boakai of being sidelined, and none of his MDR or Nima citizens are being considered for top jobs in the government. He said Joseph Yuma Boyka gave the jobs to Lofa, Bong, and Grand Bassa counties, who let him down in the elections. Venality and nefariousness. Margibi County Senator Nathaniel F. McGill has described the Ministry of Public Works USD $21 million contract awarded in violation of the laws. Wants the Senate to summon the Ministers of Justice, Public Works, Finance, and the Executive Director of PPCC. Is this action by Public Works a deliberate attempt to say Joseph Yuma Boyka 100-day deliverables were undermined? Stand. 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 The Solidarity and Trust for a New Day stand was launched on Sunday in Liberia. Former CDC Global Chairman Moba Molu is head of the grassroots movement. The movement stands to tackle impunity and seek justice in Liberia. Let's dig deeper. For these and many other stories we are working on for you tonight, we say welcome to you. If you are here for the very first time, welcome. On this podcast, we insist we will be civil with one another. There must be no curse words, no insults of any kind. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest.
Of the Honorable Liberian Senate. I recognize the presence of our outgoing minister and our incoming minister, Minister Francis Yumale, our chiefs, the elders, the souls, members of the MIA, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the press, the fourth estate, our visiting friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I stay here in my capacity first as member of the Lofa County Legislative Council. I would like to recognize the presence of my colleagues that are here wherever you are. For Lofa County, those of you that are here, Honorable CFR Poto of District number 3, Honorable Kisi Collin of District number 4, and then we have Honorable Augustine Chiwu of District number 5. We say thanks for coming. We have come, Mr. Minister, along with your team, the MIA family, to say again, adding our voice of voices to the many voices to say congratulations for your nomination to take you over today as Minister of Internal Affairs. We come to say to you, Mr. Minister, as Lofa County Caucus members, we pledge our support in whatever way we can to help make your work easier as members of the legislature. I also stand here, I'm excited as the representative, someone would say you want to be somehow, but it is a crown for me in my capacity as Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia and having one of our sons, our brother, our friend, for him, my big brother, the Interior Minister of our country from the electoral district number 1 that I represent. So, Mr. Minister, again, you have my support, not only as member of the House of Representatives, but as Deputy Speaker of this country. You have my support and the doyen of the House of Representatives. I know the complexity of that is involved in getting this ministry run. working with His Excellency, the President of the country, Honorable Joseph Yuma, in our mind means well for all of us and well for our country. So he has our support. Before I take my seat, I beg for indulgence because today someone says like all of my day. From there, Zago is having his program as well. We also go to basics. So we'd like to say to all of us, the MIA family, to you, Mr. Minister, just like the last speaker said, the Ministry of Internal Affairs play a pivotal role towards the reconciliation we all talk about, the peace we all talk about. If we all should coexist and live, we should let go political differences and move our country forward. So our presence here today demonstrates that. As you may know, it is my big brother. We contested in the electoral district number 1, Lofa County. I won the elections that brought me here today. Today, he is our Minister of Internal Affairs. We hope you, the chiefs, you are the elders, as you grace this occasion today, going back into your various district, your clans, your chiefdom. Let peace continue to reign. Not because maybe Father was the political opponent to your quest, or Mr. Yumale was a political opponent, whatever the terminology is now beyond us. We're talking about development and governance. So we must move in that direction. We must move in our path. So we all should respect one another. So we say thank you so much. Congratulations again, Madam Yumale, and all of the teams I helped to make this day a success. We are grateful. Lastly, on behalf of the Speaker, I'd like to convey his congratulations and salutations to you, Mr. Minister, along with your team. Again, you have our support. Finally, Mr. Minister, Lord Bridge, please permission, please come, Mr. Minister and people. In the spirit of reconciliation, in the spirit of peace, I want to generate some charities. Let people see me and my people. Let them see me and my people. We ask for support. Let people see me and my people. I want to generate some charities. Let people see me and my people. Let them see me and my people. We ask for support. And again, big brother, congratulations, Mr. Minister. Thank you so much for support. And again, big brother, congratulations, Mr. Minister. Thank you so much. Wish you all of the best.
Jealousy, jealousy. I say, sacre point, sacre point. Wait till we blaha. They not be spending say. That's also wait till we blaha. They be smiling with dry. No job, no respect. Don't jack on yourself. Take time with your life. Don't spend on yourself. You not get money, you not get friend. You will see all your enemy. Bring your enemy closer to you. They will live, they will see you shine. Wait till we buy. They not be spending say. They get wait till we buy. They be smiling with dry. That's also wait till we buy. They not be spending say. They get wait till we buy. They be smiling with dry. If you get married, they will talk. When you single, they will talk about you. They try I try to be like you. Before you talk about my daily flow, go and wash your daddy flow. Your mother get your point. Now so jealousy, loca jealousy, okay yo, jealousy, so jealousy, okay yo, jealousy, loca jealousy, okay yo, jealousy, so jealousy.
What do we Weah?
They not respect and say.
So welcome to all of you joining us here tonight. We've got a great show coming up. We do broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. Kwame Oldpa Weeks, former Director General of Liberia News Agency, is our guest next on tomorrow, Tuesday, March 19th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss the show. That's tomorrow, Tuesday, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10 p.m. local time in Liberia. You can engage tonight. Welcome to all of you there. Aratanya Solo, I'm watching you, watching me. Welcome to you. BM Waka Popana, welcome there from the nation's capital, he says. Yes, I can't wear the lady from Atlanta. Good to see you on here as always. Ophelia, Mala, yay. Welcome to you as well. Sophie Plamo, Mars SP Pelu, welcome there from Australia. Snake in the grass. They jealous, snake in the grass. On the cover. Out of Solo Cinema. Her Royal Highness Marie Pine, Minnesota, welcome. Jealousy, okay yo. Jealousy, loca, jealousy, okay yo. Jealousy, so jealousy. Gwendolyn A. Flowers, all of Philadelphia, welcome. Hotel Nayu. Nelly and Stephen Kier, welcome to you there, Frederick, Maryland.
Snake in the grass, they
jealous, snake in the grass.
Snake in the grass, they jealous.
Eddie Mayata Song Balama, welcome to you. Orita Kwa, welcome on the YouTube channel. Beatrice Spear, Mark Richard Blair. Undercover journalist, White Tea Black Heart. What a world we live in. Folks, good evening to you and welcome. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest, okay? Again, if you just joined us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you on this podcast, this network. We insist that we will be civil with one another. There will be no curse words, no insults of any kind, okay? So if you don't like what we say, what we do here, we say switch the channel, move to another frequency, and you can always come back when a topic interests you, okay? Until then, if you go against our community guidelines here, we will just block you. Yeah. Felicia Gallo, welcome. How you doing? Big Sis, Dama Breeze Con, good to see you here. Jay Saki Kone, welcome there from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Good to see all of you here. And Ruth Roberts Quingba, if you are listening, that's the wife of my friend here in Detroit, Jeonice Quingba. The both of them were in a very tragic motor accident just after mine. Uh, 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 I mean, you thought my car was damaged, but their car was beyond damage. It was damaged, and both of them are okay. I'll tell God thank you for their lives. Ruth Robert Springba and Jill Neil Springba of Detroit. Uh, uh, accept our prayers and speedy recovery for the both of you. Okay. Sam Ricks, good to see you here. Welcome. He says, I'm on time today. No doubt you are on time. Welcome, my brother there from Providence, Rhode Island. We got a great show for all of us here, and hopefully our team of analysts and panelists will be here to help us go through our conversations here tonight. Okay, very great topics here. Uh, it's on the countdown to Boycott Asset Declaration since February 8th, 2024. Today is the 40th day without President Boycott releasing or disclosing to the Liberian people his value, his worth, what he worth, how much he owe in with the banks, you name it. What is he hiding? And he's talking about going after people for their assets and what have you. What is Joseph Yuma Boakai hiding? When a representative from Nima County, Musa Hassan Bility, can disclose to the Liberian people that he worth $32 million. Okay, we await the GSC and LCC to probe into that asset declaration by Hassan Bility and confirm or not whether he worth $32 million. But he did declare that he worth 32 million. And that's something that we all should praise, to come up boldly and say, such a man, what can you say about Musa ability? When he leaves parliament or leave the house after his tenure with a whole lot of money, what will you say? That's the man money, right? He worked for it. And he's a businessman. You can't do anything. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, Laura Askey, welcome. Walking eating. He said walking eating. Walking eating say I'm following from the desert en route to Somalia. I'm leaving this country on slow way, man. Walking eating. You can chew gum and walk at the same time. I like that. Okay. Laura Askey, welcome to you. Mass SPP who said I was shocked when I saw their car. God was at work. They are saving well. Absolutely, they are saving well. Amanda Bangalo, welcome to you there. And Eddie Mayata Song Balima says speedy recovery, family. Joshua Howard, welcome as well. Patrick Kennedy, good to see you here. Welcome to you. Mass SP say he a smart man. Laura Askey, you welcome there. She said, thank you, Mr. Gilmer. And Zico Cape, good to see you here. Zico, welcome. Great to have you here. We got a number of folks that have joined us. Achitape from Dallas, Texas. Welcome. He said, we were not here, but we are here now. Great. Michael Bacala. Mr. Gilmer, did you listen to the Rescue Godfather recording? LOL. He's exposing and mad at the same time. He'll talk tire. It's just starting. It is just starting. But yes, I listened to it, Bacala. I did listen to it. It's part of the conversation here tonight. Thompson Boss, good to see you here. Eva Morris, Thompson B. Boss said Musa Hassan Bility is the only transparent lawmaker in Liberia right now. I gave it up for him, I gave it up for him. But let's welcome our team of analysts and panelists. Right now, we have our panelists here with me. Rosalind Wenley is from Switzerland, and Arthur Solo Senior is from Omaha, Nebraska. Is that what it is? Solution.
Yes, sir. Omaha, Nebraska, the only
Omaha, Nebraska.
immigration state.
Yeah,
Oh,
no doubt.
Yeah.
Let's bring on the lady, Rosalind. Rosalind, good evening to you. Welcome. How you doing?
Good evening, gentlemen of the GHT and the CLN. Good evening to you guys, and good evening to all our listeners and followers.
Right. Talk
Good
to
to
us
be
about your weekend. How was your weekend?
Good to be here. Oh, my weekend was fabulous. I had an old school
Old school dance party.
old school dance. Yeah, it was a birthday of one of our members, Liberian community members.
Right.
Yeah, so she invited us to have fish in a checker.
Fish and a checker.
Yeah, but I didn't display that. I wanted to
You did-
display the Bacardi's days,
Uh-huh.
old school, the music, and we're challenging each other. It was fun. It was fun. I haven't had such in a long time.
I saw the video. What's the name of that song you were dancing?
There's a couple of them though.
Yeah, but an old school or hip hop or disco.
No romance without
No
finance.
romance without finance. You got to have J-O-B
If
if you want to be with me.
Yeah, no romance
Without finance.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So, Senior, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you, Bob. I want to say my condolences to you and the family first for the tragic loss. And I am doing good. I think my weekend I ate a lot. My mother-in-law came to visit me. So now I went on the scale this morning. The scale told me that I gained extra 10 pounds. I said, you on your own. You're not tired yet. You on your own. You know, my mother-in-law, she's one of these people when she comes visit, no, she will cook all kinds of food. So you just stuck in the middle, you're eating left and right. You don't even say no. So that's what happened to me on the weekend. I just ate, and then now the scale won't tell me something. I said, my man, like Joseph Waka in power will blame me on him. That Waka caused me to get fat. So yeah, but we're listening to Liberian people, and I mean, we just started, Mr. Gibbon. The man we put that comment in, you were right. It's just beginning. We just started.
Wow.
Yeah, we just started because there's a lot more wave coming in. I will see how we handle it.
Absolutely, a lot more is coming in. Great. I had a great weekend. After my severe headache, I rested well, and of course, we are back here. The doctor gave us a clean bill of health, so we are happy. We are excited. To be here. Thanks to all of you for your concerns. There were calls, there were text messages. I read all of the comments under the post. Drink a lot of water. Go see the doctor. Get you some rest.
Can you put the department ahead so they don't want
get you some enough rest. You gotta be here with us and this and that and all of that. But thank you to all. We are grateful for all that you do.
Don't mess with I tell you what, in Liberia with my woman I came right in my face. You know the papi still in Liberia. So I said, yeah, I know, calm down. So I will try to pull back that. I said, calm down, I know the papi. Then when you are going to tell people that you tell them, I say the man protector, he working with Sir Joseph over there. Nobody
Right.
that play hanging here because you know that the man I get security. I said, no, the man get security. He working with Sir Joseph over there.
Lead that talk.
So I know. So
a
lot of people be concerned, Mr. Gibbon.
Absolutely.
It's the way you draw people in. You take everybody as family. So when something like the car accident, everybody would. I like the good thing, Mr. Gibbon come out clean. That's good. He didn't get hurt.
Yeah, I mean it could have gotten worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Look at the damage on the car.
For real.
Yeah. It could have gotten worse. But we'll take thank you. Let me welcome my daughter here, Nina Quia. Welcome to you. Entrepreneur Rosa Pio. Welcome there. Uh, uh, Patrick Kennedy, Wayne Johnson, Laura Askey. Welcome to all of you. Michael Bakala says, Mr. Solo, can you please educate our folks on Article 65 of the Liberian Constitution? A few days ago, Mr. Musa Hassan Berete tried educating those UP panelists on Spoon FM. But because of hate for President Weah, they all couldn't listen. Article talks about precautions for former presidents.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that segment? I know you don't do much of Spoon.
No, I don't. Anything I have to do with Spoon, I can't listen to that criminal.
I don't do Spoon either.
Yeah, any democracy, no.
Right.
Maybe sometimes if I have to listen to something, it's the closing argument. Other than that, TSG, my number one. Then I go to my locals crew, like Print Double Show, Gibson Jerusalem. He back from Spoon now. We lecture him a little bit, so we nourish him back to life. We bring him back to life.
Right. Eddie, Roslyn, Eddie Mayata song Belima says, Roslyn Welly, can start the show very soft. Not knowing she force it Bowie.
You know, I agree with Eddie. Let somebody make a negative comment on the proper show.
Right.
You say, hey, wait a minute, I thought my sister was so soft. I said, yeah, sit down there. That soft was but fool you. It was spank you very well.
Absolutely. You know, Wak Belema wrote sound just like my twin sister, Rebecca Seyo. She would come like the old car. When the car starts, then you hear the muffler, everything.
You know, start with number one gear. The moment it goes straight to 5.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, we get our family, man.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
you know, great. It's great. You gotta have a JOB if you want to be with me. Saturday, welcome there from Atlanta, Georgia. Good to see you here, and my darling sister here, Yay Boyu Zene. Welcome there. Let me share it. Let me crack the joke with Miss Zene. There was an appointment in the JNB government, and the person name was Ya Boyu. So
yeah,
you saw that name?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I saw the name, I ran on her Facebook page to go see whether people were congratulating her.
The girl, you get control.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So but then the name just Ya Boyu.
Yeah, Boyu. I know that name.
Yeah, it was not Yei. So I said, okay, that's not the woman we know. Yeah. Absolutely. But it's good to see all of you here tonight. Benzema Benedict, I don't do spoon. I use my hands.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, thank you, my brother. We use finger, we don't use hand.
We don't do spoon, right? We do hand.
No.
We use hand. Absolutely.
SPOON.
Before we go into our conversation here, Kwame Opa Weeks makes a debut since the new year on tomorrow, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully.
Okay.
And it's a no holds bar interview. It promises to be. We're gonna talk everything.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
I think that there'll be a lot of information because I know my senior brother, Mr. Weeks, he's very, very, very articulate. So he will put down the building block the way it belongs, and who's supposed to be what, and all that will be in place tomorrow. So it's something like you go on Gary, don't miss it. You got to be there. Don't let people tell you the story. Yeah. You know what Rebecca and Mr. Wiz have that same way. You You stay calm, like you thinking that this man will not come and bring anything that will be threatening you. No, but you'll stay calm and still tell you what need to be there. You say, look, this one I give you Pinocchio for that Pinocchio there.
Absolutely.
You say Oldpa gonna be having a debut tomorrow here or on the
here.
Yeah, here.
Okay,
on the show.
Okay. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
He's gonna be here with us on the show tomorrow.
Oh, great, wonderful. Looking forward to that.
And we're gonna be discussing everything. He told me, he said, nephew, anything. No, don't worry about any question.
Okay.
My time in the US.
We can ask him whether he will still retain the job.
He said, any question.
Okay.
The job they're fighting the man.
Oh no, they're fighting already, I know.
That old little
Stephen A. Bass. Welcome. He said, good morning, GHD family. I'm watching the show from Dakar, Senegal. Welcome there. Mr. Bass, good to see you on here.
Beautiful Senegal.
Vocaliza, Madingo General. Welcome. Say, hello, my good people. Minnesota. Welcome to you there, Madingo General.
I'm my trouble brother there. Yeah. Making me trouble in Minnesota. I almost run away.
Why?
Madingo General, when you said that when he died, I would tell you that was don't even start breaking him because it's a long story. Yeah.
Yempu Vane. Say, can you please invite AB Teacher Life? Please. Absolutely. This is show. We have that collaboration. So definitely we're gonna have him here anytime soon. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right. Yeah. And Princess Bay Taylor, welcome to you. Good to see you there. Wankima Kwahiloke Ama.
Sure.
Say, Mr. Gamer, why Liberian representatives are not in their counties to work and know their people that they are working for? Why? I don't know. That's a good question. Wankima, why they are not in their counties, but their job also requires that they stay in the capital.
In the capital,
yeah. But that's why they have vacation time to go back to their constituents or constituencies and interact with the people. In the same token, they are supposed to have local offices throughout the county or in their districts with local staff in those offices to coordinate that representatives, that senators, work or operations with the people that you get first hand. You have contact with your people, whether you're in the county, in the district, or you're in Monrovia, the capital. So these are the things that we all should be working towards and telling our people what needs to happen within the counties and the district with respect to their senators and representatives. All right. So Wankema, that's a good question there. Thank you. Hopefully somebody will listen and do the right thing. All right. We've been joined by one of our senior analysts, Delano Tamasa from Bismarck, North Dakota. Tamasa, good evening to you. Welcome.
Yeah, the Watchman. Thank you so much for having me. Let me say hi there to Roslyn and also Arthur. Solo,
brother.
Yeah. It's great. It's great to be back. It's great to be on the show.
Right.
Relatively, I'm doing great. So it's always a wonderful thing to do, to come and hang out with the wise men and when some of our people that are following us at this time.
Right.
But yeah.
Welcome. How's the family doing?
Yeah, the family's currently is adjusting to the shocking news last week.
Right.
I lost my mother-in-law But currently we are adjusting to things as I speak, you know. But we thank God for life, you know. We know that, you know,
Absolutely.
sometimes these things happen, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's great to
Absolutely.
be with you guys. Yeah.
Welcome back,
Thank you.
and we miss you.
Thank you, Tamasa. It's great. It's great to have you too, and
Yeah.
continue to have our sympathies and our prayers and thoughts are with you and your family. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No doubt. Uh, Patrick Kennedy said, "I hope to hear the panelists' opinions on Lester virus video. You know, when you I can't call such a man doctor. You know, you're supposed to be
Exactly.
educated. You're supposed to be educated, and if you have that level of education,
To
and then
write such
somebody
a
tells you you should have known better, and that person does not have even a high school diploma like Darius DeLong,
yeah.
tell you should have known better.
Yes.
You know, Lester Tenney is a loser.
Very much.
Yeah, is a loser by all account. Uh, you're supposed to know where you are. You suppose your principles will define who you are,
Mm-hmm.
what you stand for, your
Mm-hmm.
values, your principles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, such that if you know you are not someone that steals or a criminal or control people, you will not hang out with Stanton Witherspoon.
Thank you.
Okay, if you are that person, clean, uh, 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 you will not hang out with criminals or with murderers
Mm-hmm.
for years, knowing that these people are what you describe.
Yes. Since
Okay,
2008.
you will not hang out with them. You will not have no time spent with them. You will quickly run away and don't allow people to define you. You will define yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So uh
That dude is a
that video
loser.
is not a viral, it's not a viral video. It's a
No far
frustration
away.
video, a frustrated video.
Very frustrated.
Very frustrated. Yeah.
But Mr. Gamer, I
Yeah.
don't blame the people that calling him doctor. We had Dr. Francine that say on Spoon TV, you know. So
Exactly.
the idea you get it. You, Mr. Gamer, when you went to Liberia, your interaction with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Kenya,
Yeah.
two questions, the man, he stopped the whole thing, he said, my brother. Then, yeah, he no more diplomatic language now.
No.
You tell the library, my man, I know where you coming from. You are digging deeper, man, I know. But
Yeah.
this year, if for Liberia people, the Liberia people said the thing, oh, it's not me. So just let me do the thing. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
I was there, I said, Mr. Kuma, please don't ask that man question anymore because he's getting frustrated. No, I said, luckily, you did that thing, you let him go. I said, thank God. So,
Yeah.
no, Mr. Gamer, Barack Obama said that there are two types of education. Education to the level and education to the ladder. Okay,
Right.
you can say in a class for 10 years, get your doctorate degree, but that's it. You know?
That's it.
Like
I don't
Darren,
even want to believe that man got PhD. Maybe he got a PhD
You know,
from
look
Standard
at
Witherspoon World Trade Center in
look at the
Monrovia.
mansion. Look at the mansion this guy is living in Monrovia. Do you think that from his salary at LU? Yeah.
Hell to the no.
the people that damaging the country, right? People that giving they put them
Yeah.
back
Ropes.
every day. And then there.
You know, people. I mean, don't give that guy credence, man.
Yeah, man.
That what Mass SP say. He's an educated fool. Sorry for my French. The letter I saw from him. A third grader won't write such. Absolutely.
Seriously.
You know.
I'm like, PhD
Yeah.
writing like this?
Yeah.
A PhD holder? Really?
You know
You
when
know,
did they get a PhD?
Is that a PhD from World Trade Center?
probably so.
When he got
PM Boyka Fofana
when,
said Leicester is a nuisance and a distraction. His ex never came to our rebranding process as a vibrant political institution that's hell bent on resuscitating our moribund political system. This
he's right
guy.
though. He's right.
Absolutely.
I stand with you on that. So it depending on why
Wow,
he
so happy when
might
you
get a
say
degree
bringing
in the
his
fifth will be
resignation.
dusty.
Right.
That
It's
this
about time he gathered our faces, man.
You know,
man Rosalind, that man need to refresh that degree. It's dusty, really dusty.
it's
So
Can I get no
he
degree,
needs some
man? How can
refresher
I get no
courses.
degree?
yeah,
Jackie Washington, welcome to you there. Thompson says anything is possible as long as you are working with criminal Stanton. Stanton is an unrepentant criminal. He is. Yakasin Sano, welcome to you.
Exactly.
All right. So, folks, our conversation on here tonight centers on President George Weah admonishes you cannot be a man or a woman at the same time.
I tell you, I like that.
Our hot topics. The CDC is a party and not an institution, an integrity institution. A true revolutionary sees the revolution and nothing else. President Weah tells CDC acting chairman Janga Kowo and partisans at the party headquarters today. You cannot be man and woman at the same time. Yeah.
Can you please elaborate on
that's
that,
what
Mr.
I'm just
Gilmer?
about to ask you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sarah Dopo, did the rescue mission give Lester job yet? I think he's trying to gain relevance from the rescue Doisier. That's what it is. He's expected to be appointed, and so in order to do that, he has to come out like the way he did.
And put up a drama,
Be
drama,
Put
man,
up the
woman.
drama. Talk about, yeah,
criminals.
But
absolutely.
you gotta explain that we got touchy in the country, so you must explain that being man and woman at the same time. We want to know we got touchy in the country. So how we do?
So this is the quotable quote from President Weah, and one of our hot topics here tonight. You cannot be man and woman at the same time. The CDC is a party, not an integrity institution. A true revolutionary sees the revolution and nothing else. A true revolutionary sees the revolution and nothing else. The CDC is as a grassroots party came about as a result of the Liberian people themselves coming together. Even those detractors like the Lester Tenney and others, even people that wrote books against George Weah,
they were all CDC.
saw it from the get-go that this man was destined to lead that country. They saw it and they tried to go against it. But they were only blowing against the wind. They didn't go anywhere with it. No, they did not.
They ended up with a criminal Stanton.
They ended up with a criminal, aligning themselves with the criminal.
Oh my God.
And then they want to tell us when they have peeing on our head, they want to tell us that it's raining. You can't tell us that. Yeah. You can't tell us that. No.
No. Hell no.
So today the president was at the HQ at the party headquarters where he interacted with a cross section partisans, seditions, and what have you. Yeah. We have that video. Let's put it up and catch a glimpse of it. Tamasa, did you listen to the president?
Yes, I listened to the president. I've been I've been following, the activity quite recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to the president, and I think you're about to play it, but
Right.
we'll speak on it. We'll speak on it. But I was, to just be clear, I was so edified, and energized. Seeing the political leader, the father of the revolution, the former president, the ambassador, the peace ambassador, Dr. George Weah,
Right.
sitting, standing in the Papisolo conference hall with the garden men and women. You have cadres, the militant. You have ideologues sitting across the table, listening to the former president, inspiring his people, giving them the verdict, bringing them back, because man has the tendency to forget. So he tried to draw them back to the status quo and making it to understand the foundation of the revolution.
Right.
It was inspiring. But I think you're about to play it. We'll go into it in details. But I'm edified. Yeah,
Absolutely.
by the presence of the former president, the political leader, and the father of the revolution in the midst of the cadres and
at the headquarters.
Yeah, the headquarters. Yes.
At the headquarters, the standard bearer, the secretary was there, the acting
Yes.
chairman was there, and
Yes.
other party leaders were also there.
Absolutely.
The youth league, the women wing, and a
Amen.
whole host of others.
Yeah.
Jerry Akwe is saying, Mr. Gilmer, are the CDC lawmakers in the interest of the party? Reason of me asking this question is I didn't see any of them at the party headquarters. This is what we are saying, Jerry Akwe. The CDC is a huge party. We make no excuses for people not being there, but Tamasa will tell you we had this conversation on the phone just a few days ago that we want to see, and I said it here openly, we want to see leadership in the party, in the CDC, especially from the standard bearer, the head, the former president.
Yeah.
And where are we today? After the pronouncement by the Secretary General of the acting chairman, Jeff Koji, announcing what happened today? The president showed up at the HQ and rallied the support of the leadership as well as the base. So let's take a look and take a listen here to His Excellency on what was said today.
Thank you. So that's the perfect peace. Have your seat. Thank you. Have your seat. Thank you, friends and family, members of the Congress of Democratic Change, Relations of Democratic Change, Congress. First of all, I want to welcome our former secretary of our political party, whether you are aware that we are recalibrating on our forward march a few weeks ago. Our brother, who's our chairman, former chairman Moro, resigned the post. And of course, the party will be supreme, the party has to move on. We are the Martin Coalition of Democratic Change. We come here to welcome a founding member of this institution. Our foremost, in our history, most of our senators don't become chair. If that's happening. But Janga, we believe in you. I remember when I gave you your first job in this family. I believe in you. I work with you. Now you are back. We, on behalf of the Congress for Democratic Change and the Coalition, want to say again, thank you for accepting that you are coming to recalibrate, to put the party back to where it's supposed to be. You have men and women to be with you. But what I want you to know, Janga, like I always said, you cannot be a woman and be a man at the same time. We are all our partisans. We are a political party. Most of you did claim that you are revolutionaries. But a true revolutionary sees the revolution. He doesn't see nothing else. So, if you are a partisan, we are not social club. We are not social club. We are not integrated institution. And post, and of course, the party will be supreme, the party has to move on. We are the Martin Coalition of Democratic Change. We come here to welcome a founding member of this institution. Our foremost, in our history, most of our senators don't become chair. If that's happening. But Janga, we believe in you. I remember when I gave you your first job in this family. I believe in you. I work with you. Now you are back. We, on behalf of the Congress for Democratic Change and the Coalition, want to say again, thank you for accepting that you are coming to recalibrate, to put the party back to where it's supposed to be. You have men and women to be with you. But what I want you to know, Janga, like I always said, you cannot be a woman
and be of men sometime. All our partisans, we are political party. Most of you didn't claim that you are revolutionaries. But the true revolutionary sees the revolution. He doesn't see nothing else. So if you are a partisan, we are not social club. We are not social club. We are not integrated institution. This is the people's struggle. We must make sure that the people's struggle continues. "80 years of success story must continue that forward march." I say this to you because our people depend on us to support Honorable Janga to lead the forward march as an acting chairman. In the interim, we know what it's going to be. Janga, thank you for answering the national call. We need your support to support the gentleman. We need your support to support the party. We have to make sure that in the future, the near future, that we have committed people. Like I said before, the revolution was small, we're committed, and we won the revolution. And then the sun, lose the revolution. Now, a lot of people living the stream again, and we shall fight again. I wanted to speak to you. Yesterday, our aggregation back. Fellow citizens, the coalition, we are a political party. Either you agree or you don't. We are not an integrated institution. You cannot be in another institution while you are in the matter coalition. We got to choose one fight. For him to be successful, we have to come together and galvanize. The only friend we have is the matter coalition for the Liberia. Please don't forget. You cannot be a girl and your boy at the same time. We are what we are. The Congress for Democratic Change and the Coalition for Democratic Change. Let us be mindful that here, so many of our own brothers and sisters, we cannot forsake them. There's nothing we have but this Congress for Democratic Change. Do not allow people drive your mind. This is the people's struggle. This is struggle we are starting. the struggle that bring about peace, the struggle that brought about brotherhood. This is the struggle. Whether you are new or old, know that this place is where we all gather for our formal march. Janga, you have a responsibility to teach us to be a boy or a girl. And that's your responsibility. And we will support you. Make sure that you are successful in bringing us together. We are members, a partisan of the Congress for Democratic Change and Coalition for Democratic Change. So, the Nigerians, please make us to be what we are. Do not separate us.
Yes, sir.
We work with you for you to be successful. I remember when I said, he's a quiet, you're going to be the Secretary General. A lot of people, oh, no, why? Today, we are here. Yes. I know who you are. I know what you can do. This is your chance. You can see that succession of people. So many were successful, some were not. In making sure that we complete the formal march. But it's never end. We are what we are. And you want to make this party unite and be strong. We'll be with you. Distinguished Partisans, this is your son. Congratulations. You know what I mean?
Dowie, your two fewer beans and I want inside.
Okay, that was President Weah today at the party headquarters addressing a jubilant cross section of citizens there in the Papi Solo conference room, and he spoke candidly, and I believe the message went far and wide. Now, there are a number of things the president spoke about. You can't be man and woman at the same time. True revolutionaries don't see anything else besides the revolution.
That's right.
Another thing he said, the CDC is a party and not an integrity institution. The CDC is a party and not an integrity institution. While they espouse to integrity, they are not an integrity institution that go about. Tamasa, this is where you come in. An integrity institution that,
Yeah,
that play by the rules and play by, everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I,
The
I think
CDC
that
is not an integrity institution.
the CDC is not. It is not an integrity institution. The president, is like a metaphor. It's almost you can say the church horse is a political institution. The CDC is a clear political institution that was birthed in making sure that the disparity between uh, those that are far from the leadership, from the presidency, to come and inherit the presidency. So we say that the people's president, that leadership will always for a few, and then leadership now he break that bar that the leadership should not be for few, it
Right.
should be for those that are prepared and willing to lead. The CDC as a political institution, the CDC is not a GAC. It is not a general auditing or a pressure group or a group that said social justice institution. No,
Right.
the CDC is clear. Why it is true, we do not condone malfeasance and nonfeasance, and we are zero tolerant when it comes to corruption. That the CDC is clear upon.
Mm-hmm.
And the CDC has a history that even lawmakers were expelled because they were found into corruption or quote unquote been indicted for corruption.
Right.
So we have a history about that. But he spoke in a way that we should understand that the CDC agenda is clear. It's a political party. We don't do dilly-dally. We are
Right.
not in the double standard activities. Our mission is clear, in making sure that we bring those things for our people. That is why for the 6 years, there were people that enjoyed such a thing that we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
He revolutionized the entire educational sector. That's what we're talking about. He makes sure that even infrastructure development, when it comes to road connectivities, he revolutionized those things. That's what we are talking about. So the CDC, the revolution is clear. We're making sure that the proper development for prosperity, that the disparity between those that have much and those that do not have, that disparity should be closed. And that is the fundamental agenda of the CDC. We are not there to say whether we chair or it cannot be a church horse. At the same time, we say we are a political party.
Political party. Right.
We can't be GAC, then we say we are a political party.
No.
We are not a social justice group to be holding people, then we say we are political. Our mission is very clear.
It's very
So
clear.
he just tried to mesmerize on those things so that he can bring that consciousness to the people so that people could not be driven, because there is something is happening now. If you see, look, one thing I noticed from the president, I saw the righteous anger, political righteous anger now is coming in, and there where I want him to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, let me come back. I'm saying the righteous political anger is coming to him, and that's where I want him to be. And he's getting there to be clear and bring our people back to reality. Look, the citizen is in a better position than ever before. In 2005, if you compare to what is happening, you'll find out that in 2005, the CDC were at a critical point in the border politics of our country. But at this time, the CDC is in a better position because the partisans, Liberian can point to the 6 years of the CDC rule, they can point to tangibles, they can point to life inflicting tangibles. And today, people within just 3 months, you know what is happening to the country.
Correct.
And once again, the president is saying we are a political party and we should keep that agenda very clear. And we should not be double standard or be double-minded, because a double-minded person, it is very, very difficult to have a clear mission. So our mission, we are now an integrity institution. Our mission, we are a political party. Though integrity institution have already been there, and they will be doing their work. As a political party, we are there to do our work as a political party. I think these are areas we are trying to mesmerize the audience about.
Right.
But I think it's a great thing. It's a great thing to see the president at the holy ground. I mean, the national headquarters. But Mario, let me just say this quickly to the acting chairman. Let me just salute the acting chairman. That his foot studio is here. I'm edified. I'm overwhelmed to see what was the slew at the rim of the party. Talking about Janga Kowo. He's a cadre, he's a revolutionary. We drank from his fountain where he's come to the political wickedness in the Liberian political culture. Even within the student community, there is a hardcore. I will just leave that for a little time. But I'm so edified to see him there. I think the president, the standard bearer, is a man of wisdom to bring Janga Kowo at this point, because to have Tememolu out of the system, to have Janga Kowo there almost like a replacement that have no gap. And I think there were people who were watching for to see that what outsider will come over the party, but to be a founding member, a hardcore revolutionary, a cadre, a philosopher of the party. I mean, at the top of the party and former Secretary General as well, I think is a good thing for us. And the process of recalibrating has energized us a lot. And then seeing the president, within the perimeter, of the party headquarters. It also is something. I saw the zeal. If you saw the people coming, I watched a video when the acting chairman were walking in along with the secretary general. Look, I saw the euphoria. I thought our campaign time. I saw the place that were packed and people just in jubilant mood. That's the spirit we wanted. And thank God that the president is today, moving into that direction. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy.
Right.
I love to see the party, operating in that kind of manner. So it's just exciting, It's exciting, The party is at a better position and they are more things to go. Look, this time, okay, thank you. I'm seeing some picture when the chairman arrived. Yeah, we enter the country. Oh my God! I know I'm happy. You know when I'm happy. You know what I mean. I'm happy over happy, right? Yeah, the party is moving in the right direction.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Tamasa. Let's go to the lady here, Roslyn Welly.
Yes.
You cannot be man and be woman at the same time.
Woman at the same time.
What's your takeaway from that statement from the president?
Well, for me, it's like the crew slogan, the dog wheel, whatever dog wheel.
Yeah.
You must have your 2 feet if you want to do something.
Yes.
Be involved 100%. You can have your. It's like saying you can have your cake and eat it too.
You can have your cake and eat it.
Yes.
Right.
So if you
and
want
he
to
spoke
be,
directly. He spoke directly to the acting chairman, Janga Kowo.
yes.
Yeah.
And for me, the fact that he was able to signal former Secretary General Janga Kowo, bringing him back to status quo, I think it's one of the best things that happened to CDC today. And that the former, is it Comptroller General?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of the Republic, right?
Right.
Yes.
And Attorney at Law, is he?
Yes.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. So there's no mistake. The fact that you have someone with the legal knowledge of the land, it speaks volume. And I think the CDC appears to be stronger than ever before, because now that we know the value of this political party, for the revolutionary political party. And I think it's a plus for the CDC to end seditions around the globe. That's something that we can look forward to,
Mhm.
celebrate, and work with. And Janga seemed to be in full, full, full formation to move the party forward than ever before. So you be in and be in, not in and out. Don't be a boy and be a girl at the same time.
Don't be a boy, be a girl. Miss Wisa, Harriet Wisa, welcome to you there. I'm doing great. Thanks for the thoughts and prayers, all right? Thank you, Miss Wenley. Solo Senior. The next item in the president's speech there was uh, uh, a true revolutionary sees the revolution and nothing else. And he looked at Janga Kowo and said, "You are a revolutionary." Your thoughts and takeaway.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman. And I want to thank the wise man Tamasa for taking my message to the old man. I think the president heard what I said. There will be no more church speeches. We want it in the headquarters. And he said, so thank you for delivering that message. So because we are tired of fighting these people outside. Where you stay in the church giving speech in the church, it can't work. But
Yeah.
that statement, Mr. Gilman, he trying to tell the young man, what he trying to say, he telling the young man that look at me. I judge man and Weah.
Yeah.
The ballot dog holder. But in Liberia, people can dump that all that garbage, they can dump it on me. I just push it down and keep moving forward. The vision that I have, that's what I'm focusing on. As an acting chairman, you will soon be the main chairman, the chairman for the party. They will say all kinds of things. You know that President Weah protected mobile Mulu, where that audio leak came out, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
said, look, everybody have the
He
right
called
to
it. He called it liquor talk. He said that's
get
liquor talk.
Thank you. You know, you don't want to come by and can't defend somebody again. Say, oh, that orange juice talk. No, well, your focus. Yeah, it can't be my orange.
Yeah.
It can't be the
You
orange.
say you say you don't want to come back and say what kind of what?
Orange
juice.
No, so as a revolutionary, your vision
Well,
is
you
set
can mix
on.
orange juice with liquor.
Yeah, but Mr. Gabriel, it's still orange juice. It's still going to be yellow. You know, it's still orange juice. You put let's play on the peak. It's still the peak. Now what Barack Obama said.
It remains a peak.
It remains a peak.
Yeah.
And the idea when he look at the acting chairman and say, you either on the side of the CDC or you out, it's a clear message to put that running to Joseph Boycott in there, buying down to him. You can't be doing that.
No.
You can't be doing that. When the signal, he's giving the man the gavel. That look, anybody that will be having that two-faced thing, we don't want them here.
No.
You either you on the inside or you are out. A simple, clear message. You either with us or against us. Simple as that. You can't be clapping in a day, then in a night you go hard chicken with JNB. No.
You
can't do that. That's why look, I can see that young man. I see the intelligence on his face. He's soaking it in. He's taking everything in.
You see the intelligence on his face.
Yes, Mr.
You know, a British scholar said, we talk about see the intelligence on his face. A British scholar said, Rosalie, you laughing, you heard me say this before?
About the cow, right?
About the cow. Yeah, I think I played that video too. The British scholar said, when I see you chewing and I see the cow chewing, I see the intelligence on the cow.
That's why it is, Pa.
Yeah.
You see the young man There's no hubris.
Right.
He's humble. He got his hand folded in front of him. He's not spreading, I'm taking the glory. No. He had a hand folded in front of him in full attention and just smiled and nodded his head because the information being given to him is the one from the wise man, the man who've been through the trenches, the man that people throw dirt on, but then they put a new guy in. Then even those that have won the election, they are more angrier than the people that lost the election. It's sickening.
Mm-hmm.
You say you fought Michael Gilmore 7 against 1. Like the Stanton Witherspoon are going to Minnesota to defend Russell.
Then,
after the fight, you want to say you're 1 again. Then you're angry more than Michael Gilmore in LA corner do a GHT thing.
Right.
That's why
That's all right.
Yeah. Y'all bring Darrell Dillon and everything, but it don't want Gilmore to be under you. But you forget what I meant, man. Oh no, the man I get for you to forget him.
No.
That you have been forgetting. Because now Russell, anytime he get Gilmore, he's coming running to the bathroom.
Let me check to see whether anybody not put money to the bank account.
Cash out, check the bank account. See what that money there. Because now he coming by again.
Yeah.
So I can see the intelligence on his face, like, oh yes. But that message is clear. You can work for the current government, but you should know you belong to the CDC government.
Absolutely.
So you can go to your working area. When time comes, you go and pay your due and do what you're supposed to do for your party.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think that because Joseph Waka make you the what they call it again, the Liberia Aviation or something, Wapa we don't have planes in Liberia yet, but we have aviation director, whatever it is, you know.
Right.
Then you forget your party. Don't worry. Waka, he got a strategy of kicking people out through the window. Prince Johnson is the number one example there.
Prince Johnson is experiencing an unhappy marriage.
Yeah.
Very unhappy.
Through the court.
If you
married in the banana tree. So there's no judge to hold anybody that in the banana tree they make our marriage instead of going to the court.
Right.
They have the political divorce court.
Wise man,
They'll soon be in our court.
That could not even say yes, Mr. Gilmore. So that's why it hurting him. There's no
right. All right. Thanks, folks, and AB Connor. Welcome to you there. Our other senior analysts, welcome to you there. Great to have you on here. I hope the fast month is going well with you and all of our brothers and sisters who are going through that period as well. Fasting and praying for our country and people.
Exactly.
We can never ask enough of you for that. All right. Welcome. So you cannot be man and be woman at the same time. The CDC is a party and not an integrated institution. A true revolutionary sees the revolution and nothing else. Words there by His Excellency President George Weah today at the party headquarters when he received and crowned the acting chairman Janga Kowo. Okay. Look, folks, before we switch the topic here, the CDC is a grassroots party, a party by the people, of the people, for the people.
For the people, yeah.
There may have been some things that hurt the people, that hurt grassroots, that caused the defeat at the presidential level by a very slim half percentage point, not a full point.
20,000.
Less than 20,000 votes. Thereby causing or splitting the country right in the middle, which also does not give Joseph Boakai a mandate, an authoritative mandate, compared to President Weah winning 61-62% 2017 and Boakai at 38-39%. President Weah had the mandate. and he continues to enjoy that popularity, by the popular people. Everywhere he goes, everywhere he went, the people came around him. They show support. There are people today in the Unity Party. They are leading, they are ruling the country, like my brother Ato Solo stated, but they are not happy. They won the elections, they have the presidency, but they are not happy. They are not happy. They are going after seditions, whether you are former official of the government, civil servants. If you gave Bwaka a chance and Unity Party a chance, they will appoint janitors. Bwaka will appoint janitors. He will appoint messengers. He will appoint clerks of the court.
Seriously.
Okay? If you gave him chance.
If you appoint the vice president, you will appoint the vice president of the country.
No, I mean that's his choice. He can choose who to be vice president. You know, that's something given to every stand-up bearer or every party leader who's contesting to be president. You choose who your vice president would be. It could be your opposition, it could be your friend, your opponent, whosoever. You have the right to do that. But you don't have the right to make appointments where the law does not require that. Okay? Especially those positions that are presidential and non civil servants. You can't appoint civil servants. And this is why they are dismissing people from everywhere for fear of seditions, staying the course and going through 6 years of being opposition. Yeah, you heard me stated here earlier that there were things that didn't go well with the party, with the ordinary grassroots in the last 6 years of the CDC government. And I think, like Tamasa stated, it was good, or it is good, that we lost the election to rebrand, recalibrate, retool, go back on the drawing board. Where did we go wrong? Why did we lose the election with such a narrow win, narrow number? Where did we forget to put people who are truly seditions in place? Did we forget to remove people that will carry over? These are the lessons we are learning on a daily basis.
That's right.
From the Unity Party government. So we told you here that we'll begin to inform our people what to be done, what to do. Talking about the grassroots, not the officials or the former officials. And let me be on the record. Let me be on the record here tonight. If CDC had won the election, these gone elections at the presidential level, if we had won the elections, I don't think there were going to be any change in the attitude of people that surrounded the president or that were in positions of trust. There wouldn't have been any change.
Yes, I believe it.
Okay? There wouldn't absolutely be, and Bwaka Fofana, you say that number changed to 70,000. That's why I said under 20,000. If CDC had won, there wouldn't have been any change. Okay? There wouldn't have been any change. Because
we wouldn't have known the betrayers.
Right. We wouldn't have known the people that have that have been going against the grassroots, President Weah is a nice man.
Yeah.
Is a God-fearing man. Is a people-oriented person. He loves people.
Right.
He loves people. And people love him.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're going to expand on this topic about the people around President Weah. But before I move on to the next topic, I want you to think about this. And you can bring it to the conversation anytime this week. Throughout this week, we'll be discussing it. Bring it to the conversation anytime this week. There was a picture of an old lady, the old lady who made the phrase famous. But Bwaka that baby, Bwaka that baby,
Yeah.
that old lady only defended Joseph Boakai, I don't know for how many days or how many times on the radio or on TV against Yeke Koluba.
One time.
One time. She said, but Boakai that baby. The next 1-2 weeks, she was in the Oval Office, in the executive mansion. We saw the picture, that old lady and Joseph Boakai. Okay? And then seditious began to run with it and say, oh, Boakai that baby. I want to Boakai give her small thing the way Boakai cheap. It is not what a Boakai gave her small thing. How many of our old people,
defending the
Zequier, the battle crier at the CDC headquarters, that old man, Zequier, our pro defenders, how many of them met President Weah in the executive mansion, in his office, sitting behind his desk, or he left his desk and went and stood up, sat down with them, took picture with them? How many? I'm not saying how many officials or how many high-profile friends. I'm talking about the grassroots. The downtrodden. How many of us went in President Weah's office?
Mama around Nelson, let the children play.
Yeah, let the children play. How many? I will show you that picture tomorrow, and we'll talk more about it. Okay, so I'm looking to see if anybody got a picture with President Weah in the office. With our old man then, our old papa then, our pro defenders, people from the auxiliary, because they stop people from going to the mansion to see the president. The president will invite people. He will invite people to Jamaica, a Jamaica resorts residents, to what the place name? Rehab, Invincible Sports Park, PHP Park. He will invite people just to hang out with people. But nobody will open the door for you to go see President Weah in the mansion. You know what it does? Can you imagine when President Weah comes to Washington, D.C. and does not go in the Oval Office to meet with Joe Biden. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a whole promo when President Weah came to Washington D.C. to meet with Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. We argue. People were like, he's not gonna meet.
You're not gonna see the president.
You're not gonna see the president.
President will not see him.
No, the president will not see him.
Yeah.
You know what it means to meet a president in his office?
It's huge.
Oh shit! What happened? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not trying to play video yet, man. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not trying to play video yet, please.
It's doing organizing these days.
Yeah, it is doing organizing here now.
You just mentioned one name and something came.
AI, it think that it's smarter than you.
Yeah, AI wants to do something. Yeah.
Be the host.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
We need this. What we are trying to do, rebrand the whole thing, that even the old man from the village can come and see Joe Weah when she return. She'll be happy. Say, oh, I sat with the president. Now what happened to that old man?
Now what happened to her?
Now what happened
and that picture is powerful.
Yeah. Joe,
inspiring. It's inspiring to her colleagues.
But I don't see Christmas Saturday and getting slapped in the street meeting the president.
No.
I don't see why Michael Gabriel that standing in the ring in DC protecting and defending the coup d'etat from the country.
So you're making it take 2 men now.
No, but that's it. That's it. You know?
Yeah.
I said I don't see my father taking them one-on-one, sitting down with the president one-on-one.
No,
one-on-one.
Me,
you know,
I'm not talking for myself.
I'm talking for you, Mr. Gilmore. I don't think you're talking for yourself, but
I'm talking about
Mr. Gilmore that be me. You're talking about the little
people have children.
Okay. This is what we are saying here. Let me share this with all of us.
He's
here.
talking about the little people.
The little people. I'm not talking about high-profile people.
Ain't the high profile.
Yeah. I'm not talking about high-profile people. I'm talking about the little people. That we are all talking for. Okay. This is a promo we did when President Weah Felicia Bright Crawford, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, she making sure that I call the market where I give her, why market give her, Mr. Give her. Hello.
Oh, that's one thing now.
Chairman Felicia Bright Crawford, welcome. How you doing? Okay. This is a video that we did, a promo when President Weah was coming to the White House. All right. Because you are coming to Washington, D.C. How many times he came to Washington, D.C. and did not go to the White House? What did the Unity Party people say? The opposition at the time. He got no friend in the White House. Nobody know him there. He met with taxi drivers. He did this and he did that. Right?
The same paper today said I want to say that.
Yeah.
Uber driver there.
He met with Uber driver. And that's why we are saying it was important that ordinary people, grassroots who support this party, met with the president in his office. It gives power. It gives recognition. It gives inspiration to others. Oh, Zekwia met the president today in the office, not at CDC headquarters. That's our place. That's our home. Not at Jamaica. That's the president a home, a private home. Not in the invisible parks or PHP park or football fields.
That's a public
or
domain.
camping grounds. In the office. In the office.
The Oval Office.
The Oval Office.
That's a place that speaks volume.
Yeah. And Cyril Dopo said, and all of us need to put more on them if things are not going right. Let's not be afraid to criticize our own if they are going wrong.
That's true.
Or if they go wrong. Absolutely. You know? Yeah. It would not have, nothing would have changed how we won. So we are in the rebranding process. Yeah.
All these things in the past need to be put into place.
They need to.
Let it be rebranded for real. Because people go as tourists to Washington, right?
Yeah.
And there are people that are listed to enter the White House.
To enter the White House. Your name is on the
on the
itinerary.
roster.
Yeah.
Yes. The fact that you enter the walls, the feeling that you get.
The feelings that you get.
You take home with you, you feel like you are so special.
Absolutely. Let's play this something, Rosalie.
Hooray! Washington, D.C., here we come to the heart of the Concerned Liberians Network Incorporated, in collaboration with the Coalition for Democratic Change, the CDC and Counties Association of Liberia, cordially invites you and yours to Washington, D.C. on December 13th through the 15th as we warmly welcome His Excellency President Dr. George Weah and First Lady, Her Excellency Madam Claire Marie Weah, and dedication to the White House. Hooray! The White House? Yes, President Weah is coming to the White House. You can't afford to miss it. Be there to witness President Weah meeting with President Joe Biden of the United States of America and other world leaders. Let's give our president all the support he deserves and tell him that we are standing with him and support him for his developmental agendas. Welcome to the White House, His Excellency Dr. George Weah, Washington, D.C. Here we come. Yo, nani pone oda wao.
Okay. That was the promo we did.
Yep.
To welcome President Weah to the White House, knowing that the president of Liberia, who people thought was never going to enter the White House, was invited. And he entered the Oval Office.
And look at it where you sitting on the resolution desk.
Yeah.
That's what the pool CSA. Let me move my chair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
In the Oval Office.
Yeah.
That
was a proud moment. That was a proud moment, Mr. Gilman.
It was a proud moment.
I think I did a show.
I think I should have that picture somewhere.
You have it, Mr. Gilman. It might be in your archives. You have it.
Yeah, I have it somewhere in my archive here. President Weah and Joe Biden. What her name called him. Send it to my WhatsApp quick. I can't find it right now. Let me put it up for everybody to see.
Yeah, come and send it to your WhatsApp order.
Yeah. Well, while we do that, let me read this from Basel King, and then we bring AB Connor on the phone. He said, I agree 100%. This defeat was necessary. The legacy of the president was in great jeopardy. by frenemies around him. Now let's build a
Real
true
word. I like
institution.
that word.
Yeah,
Frenemies.
frenemies. As it should be, Mr. Gilman. Absolutely. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's bring our dear friend and brother, senior analyst, A.B. Conant. Brother Conant, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, good evening, my brother. Good evening to my good people, a great
Good evening,
panelists
brother
and
Kwame.
analysts on the show. Great Delano. I say good evening, Mr. Co-Chair. And of course, my sister out there from Sweden up at this time.
Yeah.
Contributing immensely. I say my hands up to you.
Thank you.
And of course, the great Solo. It's good to be here. But, you know, my brother, you guys are playing your part, and together we all are doing ours, you know, and the listening audience out there and those that follow us, we say thank you for the enormity of sacrifices. You know, my brother, what you're talking about, sometime when unfortunate situation comes about, it gave you the opportunity to sit back and recalibrate and understand some of your lapses. But if you don't have unfortunate situations, sometimes complacency kicks in and makes you to feel that everything is just acceptable.
Right.
It's all bread and butter. Those were some of the things that are lacking around President Weah. But here's the thing. I will look at it from a different perspective. The humanity of President Weah was at full display during the tenure of his presidency.
Right.
When calamity, misfortune came the way of the downtrodden, his presence was almost immediately felt. Case in point, like what happened to the Islamic students in Painesville.
In Painesville, yeah.
Immediately his presence was felt right there and then. And the disaster in Yuku Town, his presence was equally felt there immediately, and he made the people to feel important. I know there's nothing, or if anything, but the oath of office visitation by anybody is memorable. It becomes historic. Even if you walk away from there without a penny,
yeah,
you feel some accomplishment. So you are wholly and solely right on that part. But you have a current occupant of that office.
Abby,
yeah.
1 second, my computer acting up here. Rosalie and Solo Senior.
Yeah.
My computer acting up here.
Okay, you go ahead and reboot. We'll hold on to the 4.
Yeah, okay, please do.
Yeah. Go ahead and reboot. Abby, continue.
Abby, continue. Or maybe he's off when he's off. Or what?
Okay, probably Mr. Gilman.
I think when he's off,
yeah,
everybody on his line will be off as well.
Yeah, but
that's what's happening.
Says Rosalie, that's our business meeting for the CLN convention in Minnesota. When you see my background there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we went for the business meeting. But you have the co-chairman Tamasa. I think he unmute himself and talk about that. And then, yeah, photo can remember that people, the president for Germany going to visit Barack Obama, he had one request: the Lincoln bedroom, the bedroom President Lincoln slept in. That's where he wanted to sleep. That's the only request he made. What about that room bed?
What?
Yeah, that room bed redecorated over and over and over, but he just want to have that historical fact straightened out that the bedroom that Lincoln slept in, that's where I was, to tell his people. That's the benefit behind it. That was his request.
Wow.
People that coming in, they want to go stand to the ground that Thomas Jefferson shot the man and go Street of Liberty, you know.
Yeah, historical.
Yeah, it's historical because they'll say I stood on that same ground. That powerful man stood and shot that tyrant and said the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the true blood of patriots and tyrants.
Right.
You know. So photo, this is why when Mr. Gilman said it took me, because that lady only defended Boaka once.
One time on that air.
They need to mind business. I see my late brother Christmas Silence getting slapped. I see other people getting brutalized. I see people getting beat up, hurt, but none of them make it to the executive marshal. It's because of our own CDC brothers that when they got power, they forgot to. Not the president. Like with the president, even the keke man will be eating his breakfast before going to work.
But look at those comedians that were eating with the president and his house.
Yeah, but everything within that protocol. Even when Mr. carried that $10,000 to give to Clara, you know that the president had to make a public clarity when all of them were sitting down, my girl, everybody was sitting and say, I can receive the thing and there'll be no problem, right? Because it's for my woman for the stuff, and not for me. I can receive it. Yeah, Mr. President, because they are the one pressuring the man. You can't do this. It's against protocol. And Mr. President, the EPS director, he said the president, a popular man. Sometimes we go somewhere and the men start unexpecting it. We have to the pace. But the people we got around the president, they put on more real guys than even the folk knocks that got the goal of the United States government. Mr. Gilman,
thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much there, Solo Senior and Rosalind Wenley, Tamasa. AB was in flight when we had a technical glitch here. But AB, before you continue, Eddie Mayata song Balema say AB na start with BB book business. Please, I want old man there listening to you. Yo.
Okay.
And then Boaka Fofana said, BM Boaka Fofana said, eloquent and sagacious. AB Conant.
Yeah. That's my brother too. I love you for that.
Baka write a lot of big English for us there. He's yet complimented me, but that's okay.
Right.
But you know, on a serious note, like I was trying to conclude, my brother. Yeah, you know, those were the lapses on our part that in hindsight, we say we should have done it better, or the leadership should have done it better.
Right.
But you have the present occupant that all of the recent disasters just in the last 50 days or so, I don't know of any instance since the incumbency to pay a visit. Not in car where a mayor was murdered for quote unquote electricity theft. The silence there is deafening.
It is.
Neither have I listened to anything to be spoken to my people in Grand Kidman County.
Absolutely.
So you understand? I mean, yes.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
I mean, and that was never the case of President Weah.
No.
He will identify with the situation.
He will. Yeah. And just quite recently, the president was going to, I think, to the PHP Park.
Exactly.
And he saw a group of young folks playing basketball on a rough terrain.
And he identified with them. I showed them that you rehabilitate that place in a way that will be up to some standard that will afford an opportunity to do whatever they want to do, and, you know, in terms of socializing and then entertaining themselves.
Right.
So those are the characteristics that they were almost instantaneous. There was nothing like a bureaucracy in it, wherein people got to say, "Oh, we got to book appointment with the president," and so on and so forth.
Right.
So I mean, those are the things. So, you know, we will sit and recalibrate and understand those things and then try to correct those mistakes.
Absolutely.
But generally, the personality of George Weah as a person, it need not be spoken of. Every Liberian know the individual, because there's a man that will be walking, he able to stop by and then eat a rustic cassava in the street.
You will do that.
All right?
Yeah.
So it should tell you that a lot of the things that were in surrounding, maybe it was not done with acquiescence.
No.
So,
that's why we said that
yes,
the president was so magnanimous, he will even go to the extent of inviting people
yes,
to come to the Jamaica resort,
yes,
to go to rehab.
exactly.
And then he will go out in the public, in the parks, in the football fields, in the communities, you know, to meet Liberians.
That's to me the downtrodden.
The downtrodden.
Everywhere, the noted cronies, he was there as compared to the current occupant. So those things are not happening if you cannot identify with people in disastrous situations. And but to identify, it's not a bad thing to honor Black and not baby. It's understandable. It's good to be here, man.
Absolutely. It's good to have you. Boy, got that baby. Boy, got that baby. Boy, got get money.
Money. You get you frisky, man.
You get you frisky.
You get too frisky, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Welcome. How's everything so far?
Pretty much we are good. We're good, and things are on course, and we are grateful. Yeah, we're proceeding well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let me read this comment and then we'll move on. From Danny B. Watkins. President Weah is a beacon of peace, which is why he was recognized on the international stage as the African Leader of the Year 2023. The president even stopped at the basketball court and closer to the PHP Park and redid the court despite his loss in the most recent presidential elections with less than 1%, and graciously accepted to maintain our nation's peace. Absolutely. That's why he did it, to maintain the peace of the country. And Julius,
the watchman.
Yeah. I come in.
I'm a little bit low. I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear. We're hearing you.
Very loud.
Oh, okay. Let me say hi there to my biggest nephew, A.B. Kone. I think the watchman, there's some analysis about, he didn't go in depth, but he did some analysis about some issues. To be frank, that cannot be, overemphasized. We did some things, but I think the recalibration this time around will be able to address some key things. Many times the president even came up publicly and told his officials, I give you people opportunity because there are areas that I won't be able to go. I would love to go there, but because of the position and the area I occupy now, I won't be able to go there. But you people are my eye. So if I give you opportunity, you should be able to even open up and stress your hands somewhere, one way or the other. Because once you are like a deputy minister or a minister, you create an opportunity for someone, or indirectly is President Weah. And I remember, he brought such a thing, to some of his cabinet ministers and deputy ministers and other officials of government. But that's how it is. So I think the recalibration that we're talking about, I think we will all be involved with it. Absolutely. Because we know what has happened in some areas. We were there, and I remember even the 2020, I was present and I saw some things that were happening. It is not about us, thank you, Mr. Gilman, the watchman, that you said it. But there were people that we left there, from 2020 for all the time, and we met people there. at a certain point. But then we controlling the situation in terms of the governance and looking at these people, the position they were, it was something that, we decided to talk behind the scene with other official government to make sure that people need to be in power one with the other.
Right.
These are things, I believe, I think we need to, learn from. And I think in the process of recalibration, all these things will be behind the scene and we'll be able to discuss these things. The 2020 recalibration was not successful. I think I spoke about it, and also our own Jada Griffith, one of his segments, but then he was with the Banner FM, read in the Busher Island around the Lockington Belt. And I was able to also stress that, in fact, but then I called out the chairman and other officials of government. But then it was after the DeLong election because I was there, I went for that campaign.
Right.
And I saw some irregularities, the way things were happening. And I told them clearly that I think it is time that we recalibrate because 2023 is at stake. Because the 2020 is like a litmus test for us. And if we fall short one way or the other, I think there are certain things we need to tie on and school properly. The president may not see all of those things, but there are other people that were trusted, with this position so that they can be honest and genuine, in their whole politicking in making sure that, they address these things. But I believe that, we may step on those things. But the recalibration, I think the president said something. We were little, and when I mean little, and we got stronger. And when we took over the presidency or the power of the country, we became large. And then when we open up and there was something that happened, and then we couldn't be able to come and fall to ourselves. And now a lot of people are leaving, as the president said today, and
Yes,
and
he
then
said
Yeah,
that.
people
be
are
man, be
staying.
woman.
So let us hold again together
Yeah.
and see how best we can address all of these things. But there are a lot of challenges, but I think this have given us a clear, message and a lesson to learn. Because to see less than 20,000 votes, we're talking about a presidential election. That means is something is very terrible,
It is.
as a political institution. But it will be something that will be addressed. The CDC is good at going back in the political catacomb and make sure that we are these things and then come back together. So that process is ongoing, and thank God that the president, the standard bearer, the father of the party, is on top of this. And I saw it today, and I saw it within his spirit, and I know the CDC was bounced back stronger than ever before. The 2005, as I said earlier, was one of the more difficult period in our history because we're like a 2 years old and we went to election and and what have happened, is something that really break a lot of people. If we can, transcend from that era and become more stronger and then went for 2009 election, the by election that the late Jordan Doe Sherry and they won that election against Clemency Ure. So this 2020 to 2023, we are in a better position. The good thing is to just have a good structure, good individuals that be able to have that grip over the party. And I think the veteran Adil, and let me say it again, he's a veteran of the Student Unification Party. He's an Adil of the Student Unification Party. I'm talking about the current acting chairman, Janga Kowo.
Okay, cool.
So I know the kind of person he is, and he has that leadership, and he understand, the political, issues about our country. And in fact, with the CDC, as the founding member, he understand the details, the into of the CDC, and I think he can bring the CDC together on a good belt that we can excel, in a better way. That the former president, will be very, very pleased with him. But I enjoy also the caution that he gave him. There are many people that passed through this particular position. Some were successful and some was not. Because those that were not successful, they were like acting like a girl and boy. And you cannot be girl and boy and you
Well, at the
preside as the
same time.
chairman of the CDC. Absolutely, you will fall flat. So he's telling him now that if you want to be girl, just be girl. If you want to be ball, just be ball. And I think Comrade Militant and the Comrade Adiolo and the philosopher Janga Kowo understood that very well. And I think there will be the better CDC as we move forward.
Thank you very much, Tamasa. Thanks for that analysis there. Let's say congratulations to Julius Melton from Rhode Island. He said, Mr. Gilmer, I'm celebrating 17-month subscriber anniversary with this platform. Thank you very much, Julius Melton. You and many others are celebrating just that amount of time, 17 months, 16 month anniversary here. And talking about Janga Kowo is one of the first subscriber to Jida Hato Facebook page. Janga Kowo, and many others. Subscribe to GHT Facebook page here. Facebook provided us the opportunity to make some money through subscription. That's what some of you say, like my brother there from Boston, Massachusetts, Henry Doe. He said, Gilmore, I can't get alert when you come on. Facebook wants you to help find out some of these things. And the subscription is $4.99 per month. And Julius Melton and others has been there supporting this on a monthly basis, $4.99 at $5 per month. It can do something.
17 months, I plenty money.
17 months at $85.
Month is
collectively.
Yeah, that $85.
Okay, that's good. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations to you there, Julius Melton. Yasake Weah is another early subscriber to GHT page.
Right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
And she following the show. So before I get caught and say, well, Mr. Gamer, why did you come on? I cancel my subscription.
The father job that you have, I don't think anybody can do it. I said the father job that you had to father all of us, I don't think anybody can do it because
right. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much there, Melton. Okay, so folks, I mean, we didn't mean to put anybody under the bus, especially the president, George Weah. But this is President Weah and President Joe Biden, in the Oval Office of the White House when he came to Washington, D.C. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give him prayer hand. You see what I'm talking, Rosalie?
That's big to you.
Yeah. Yes, I can. Well, I mentioned that you're early subscriber to the page celebrating, I think, since 18 months or so. Yeah.
I pray for you.
Yeah, she's praying. Yeah.
You.
I pray for you too, yes, sir.
Julius Milton also praying for you.
Yeah. Okay. This is President Weah in the Oval Office with Joe Biden. After now, Buckeye went and said, well, when he go to Washington, D.C., he meet with taxi driver, Uber driver, and what have you.
It sounds so like a jealous talk right there.
Like that jealous talk.
Like a cheat.
And we were all excited, happy that the president came and he went in the Oval Office and the pictures came out.
Yeah.
It shut the mouths of the opposition.
It shut up.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So, we didn't mean to put anybody under the bus, but to say that the loss is painful, but it was necessary for all of us to recalibrate. Next time, perhaps we will do more than what Unity Party is doing to seditions.
We'll run behind all of the
We'll run behind it everywhere. Yeah, we'll take every job from them.
Rosley, you probably can't.
Abby, what you say?
Floppy captain.
You know, my brother, I guess you guys might have delved into, a wide range of issues. Firstly, I want to congratulate again the acting chairman, Janga Kowo.
Janga Kowo, yeah.
I know he's a fighter from the orientations of the University of Liberia Student Politics. And then, of course, on the national scene in Liberia, I strongly believe he will be up to the task, because to rejuvenate a party that just lost an election is a Herculean task, or is a big task that definitely I believe he will live up to it. But my brother, one thing I will admonish the leadership of CDC, and they put soldiers that when they speak, it resonates and means a lot. They should not be deterred by the chicanery and the politics is being deployed by the likes of Olubanki King Akerele.
Right.
Because it's a calculated ploy to instill fear and intimidate vibrant voices. Because the former foreign minister,
Was AB there?
Oh, he mentioned that name and
that asset?
That UN name.
AB there?
Yeah, there.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
sorry
good.
for that.
Yeah. Her utterances from the video that's making the rounds are just calculated ploy to intimidate and silence CDC.
That's it.
Because Olubanki King, she's no stranger to Liberian politics, dating back as far back as her grandfather. We know the history of the grandfather, the role they played in the commoners' life in Liberia. So she really don't want us to go there. That's one. Two, she was right in Liberia when the very person that she's supposed to stated that if he doesn't win, Liberia will cease to exist.
Yeah, it will cease to exist.
I never heard her asking for ECOWAS to intervene. To provide security. She was right there as we speak. A man, a self-proclaimed rebel leader, is today serving as Internal Affairs Minister. He verbalized it.
I tell you.
He threatened national security.
Yes.
He went at a police station and told and insisted that XYZ should be done. Olubanki, I never heard. I didn't even know that you're staying in Liberia.
That's the double standard.
So the double standard is what I'm driving home.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, the next thing that she tried to talk about, picturing our President Weah, how you got, recognized by ECOWAS standing ovation and so for years. Doesn't mean that it will not speak on the ills of society.
Right.
What was wrong with Jefferson Koji stated that, look, we will not be deterred, we will not be intimidated. And if the need be, we'll provide security for ourselves. What is the tenet of democracy?
How is that different from Francis Yemalin?
But that's my point. That's what I'm driving home.
It's even worse.
She said right in Monrovia, I think a little over a week or two ago, where people forcibly went to a government entity and told them that we are here to take over.
Yeah.
And she didn't condemn that.
No.
Now, as I speak to you, the very head of that institution, he has been appointed as secretary to the board of that NASCOP.
No, not just appointed, but recognized.
Yes.
Because the head of NASCOP is the secretary to the board.
Yes, he's a secretary. But I mean, when they reconstitute the board,
they name him again.
They name him again as secretary.
Yeah.
And Olibanki never uttered a word. But because of this class system,
to the hunter try to take over.
Yes, and there were no condemnation.
No condemnation.
You're talking about the killing, or how to call her, the lady that killed the CDC young boy over, what's her name?
Queen Johnson.
Queen Johnson is parading the street of Monrovia.
Yeah.
Olibanki have not condemned anything. But is it because she got named as a member of the inaugural committee and something, and that she's a Unity Party partisan or whatever it is? The double standard is just so broad that people should not fall for that because it's all orchestrated to instill fear and silence, especially the CDC. That's the ploy.
Do you
so they want to
know?
silence you into
you can hear me, eh?
Yeah.
And it's not going to happen. And I just admonish people that they should not buy into that chicanery. That's why I just wanted to highlight that. It's important that we emphasize it.
Absolutely.
Because she's blowing the trumpet and they're going to run with it. The next day say, oh, we're going to sunshine you. We're going to sunshine you.
But that's the essence, or that's the reason why they are coming now with this diplomatic passport scam.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why they're coming with it. From asset recovery to diplomatic passport scam.
Yes.
You know,
they
humiliated the president when he returned at the airport.
Right.
Now they want to take passports from people around him, because I don't think they want to go after him to take his passport, but they want to go around people around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my brother, that's why I just needed to highlight it, because people, especially in the hierarchy of CDC, should not fall for that trickery, because it's not going to work. It's a ploy. It is a ploy. Look at all of the voices, the down-trodden voices and things. So let's silence them. Put them into some political communicado so that they will not speak. And then we just kind of ride over there.
I highlighted Kroman Salihu comment. After you saw it, boy, you he said, the brother said, Brother Abi, did you grow up in Monrovia? Because you cannot relate to our old people. So people.
You made a politician. He doesn't be speaking Janga.
Thank you. You know, sometimes when we kind of in the moment, sometimes a lot comes out. But listen, what I'm trying to drive from here, my brother, I know others want to come in, is that now that CDC is in the opposition, we will not allow those kind of funny games. To try.
So you're breaking it down, huh?
I'm trying to break it down a little bit now.
You can't try say that you're breaking it down.
We'll get a simple English edition, okay?
Absolutely.
Just will come back.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yeah, go ahead, Rosalie.
I just want to add up to what Ibi was saying about us seeing Olubanki King Okireli or whatever her Nigerian name is. Do you know that she almost was at the point of obstructing justice? She and the Miata family at the Mususkan's house when they went to have her. When they went to have her, she was there.
She was there, yeah.
Ibi, did you know that? Did you know that she was there? Oh, they didn't want to start singing the national anthem. They were trying to make a lot of job. We are government.
She was,
She,
together with
She was
John B.
there.
Kanga and all of them. They went
Yumli
over there
Kanga Lawrence and
No,
yeah.
at the
at the
house
time. Yes.
first at the house. At the
Yeah,
house.
remember at the house you were there when the
She was
first
there.
time the police went for the arrest.
Yes.
You were
And
there.
they put on the national anthem there to try to tell us that they were the elitists of Liberia
Yeah,
Right.
the
and
founders.
that the judge we are government, that we are the natives, we know anything.
The
So they
untouchables.
start bringing about the flag of the seal of the of the nation in their song. I'm like, look at these people. They just think
Yeah.
people just what in this country here. Somebody have been accused of such a crime and they don't want to stand in the way. So that just the elitist behavior
What
that
up?
you were just pointing out, Miss AB.
Rosemary,
I
what
was trying
about
to
the
add
son?
up.
What about the son that was speaking a Hatan Siri from the area that was threatening the freedom?
I was the wise man.
Yeah.
I listened to Alibanki Akaredi's statement, and when I listened to her, the first thing that ran to my mind, I said, "But wait now." I mean, Ellen gave people dignity. And I think AP says you don't want to go, to dapple in the woman, past and grandparents, but where we are as a nation, it starts from there.
It starts from there.
The
Yeah.
orientation of her is start from there.
That's
If
right.
your grandparents, can be involved in slave trade to the extent that the League of Nations can come up with the funding that led to the resignation of our grandfather, to the extent that, I mean, one of the most fraudulent election that ever happened in history. It was orchestrated by her grandfather.
Right.
Yeah, okay. And you see the
You know,
blood.
and can you imagine? She come here, she talking about threatening the opposition.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, see, the consciousness that have built in our country, it above the kind of wishy-washy statement. And every one of them laid down.
Right.
People were killed, beaten, and they say they were part of certain civil society organization. No press release coming out from them. And then you come in to be discussing issues that is critical and germane to the survivability of the Liberian people. Then you come in with a wishy-washy statement.
Right.
Because Baka put you on committee and all the kind. I mean, we don't dignify that. As Eddie said, I think that I don't even say things that people listen to. We don't dignify that. Seriously, the nation is above the kind of statements. Yeah, we hold the
But
peace, so she can tell about peace.
the
And
place
then
I
Ellie then
knew.
talking about bringing the marshal down. And when they came, Ellie made her foreign minister.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what dignity? What audacity she has to come and say she want to lecture people about peace, about security, and other things.
Right.
We don't dignify that. If you say you trash that, we don't dignify that. The president, the former president, has said it. We are a political institution. We are revolutionary, and we look at the revolution and we move forward. We're clear with that.
We're not an integrity institution.
Yeah, we're not GAC or what kind of pressure group where they pretend that the social group and this, that, and when they give them one or two things and they support. So much a member of the Unity Party.
So
now someone said to come dignified and
Mr. Cameron,
we are clear.
Yeah.
Our agenda is clear. So let's go talk.
Do you know that during the campaign, the former or special group, they were knew that CDC was in trouble
Mm-hmm.
when they formed that special group. So of them, Olubenki King was there. The Lima Bowie was in that team.
Mm-hmm.
The Chesson was the one that was heading that team at the NEC, and our CDC committee, the campaign committee, did not pay attention to that group. That was a group that was set up to rake everything that came. I'll say it because it happened. When I saw that group at the NEC, the National Election Commission, talk about
Right.
they're there to track down violence. Up to now, they never saw the one that happened in Lofa County. But they were there at that NEC and just stuffing and stuffing and stuffing. That whole crew, that Olubenki King, that Chestin, that Lima Bowie, the whole United Party team was there, and the so women. Then they invited our vice president to be there that day with them, and they took pictures together. I knew we were heading for disaster from that point on when I saw those Unity Party high-profile women in there. And we all saw how they play the game with our ballots. So I am not surprised that she'll come out to threaten the seditions for making certain statements and trying to pin them on it when she couldn't see the crime that was committed by a Unity Party man in Lofa County. I just wanted to say that. I just want to add that up so they can be recognized that we remember them at the NEC during the campaign. During the elections, rather. That's a game off again.
Still there.
The CDC, when President Weah was there for 6 years, he maintained the peace.
Exactly.
So even for all to come out to say that to maintain the peace, the opposition will be held responsible.
Why will you hold opposition responsible?
You hold opposition responsible to hold the peace, to maintain the peace? Or you should hold Baka responsible for maintaining the peace?
Government should maintain the
Yeah, so
the poor guy lazy.
very, very biased. You know, the double standard is at the highest level.
The problem, says Rosalie and my senior brother here, the problem there is that the hubris they have when they're sitting down in their own backyard, the way they talk, that how they want to impose on people. The country belong to us. Whatever, yada. No, it doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to all of the Liberian people. IU is not belonging to Arthur Solo. It doesn't belong to Tamasa or Rosalie or Mr. Gilman. No, it belongs to all Liberians that live within that security sector. They all are entitled to the country, but since they come from those backgrounds when they sit down, what we say that what the people would do, they were trying to do it with Gloria Musu's car thing. But I think that he's convicted, she's locked up behind bar. That's a warning bell for all of them. You should try it, you'll be sitting in the same cell with that old woman as well. Because Liberia belongs to you. You can sing all the national anthem you want to sing. Read out the CEO of Liberty will tell you the love of liberty met us here. We were here before you poking yesterday. Today, there will be no naval ship supporting you killing the indigenous on the ground. This is what the history was. You think you can sweep it on the ground and then forget about it? You know,
the Lone Star forever belongs to all of us.
It belongs to all of us. It's not the few that are
King, Oscar really, funny people in it.
Your pa might be Bojo, we're not afraid of you. Yeah.
But and our part came from Sierra Leone and became president in the Republic, or grandpa rather.
What was saying that?
CDB King, King, our grandpa.
Grandpa might be Bojo, but we're not afraid of Bojo no more. Yeah, we keep Bojo for breakfast now. You must try.
That's why she hold allegiance to Joseph Bagai.
But that's the only thing. The idea is that the old band is back together, you know.
History told us that Joseph Bagai came from Sierra Leone. So she tried to hold that history thing because her grandfather was from Sierra Leone as well.
I had a problem with one of the Congo women sitting in the plane and bashing Liberian people. People in the country, people in this one. So there was a flight attendant. He said, "Man, what are you talking about? because there were lots of Liberian women that have their children, they go home to Liberia, and the whole area, the whole class was filled with also Africans. You sitting down there with your whatever handbag, I like to say, overused wallet that people sat down and wiggling and everything that you want to complain why the children and the women they are laughing. You know, I said, look, you know what? If you think it's so noisy up here, take yourself upstairs and go to the first class if you can. You know. So I wasn't talking to you. I said, if you're talking to any of those women, you are talking to me. My wife said,
exactly.
Yeah, my wife said among that they have the right to talk, to lecture. The liquor they are buying, I never saw you bought any. Even they buying liquor for the flight attendant, they're all hanging out, they chilling. You're not able to do it because you were overweight. You're not able yourself in the first place. You say you insulted me. I said, well, let's complain to who we want to complain to. You think you talk about people that will shut my mouth? No.
That's the whole thing.
Do that. You think that you are better than other people. What gave you that authority? From where? Huh? Yeah. No, you can go do what you want to do, but yeah, we are different people.
You put on the spot, right?
Oh no, because I don't like that kind of stuff. I say here, we all pay our tickets. Here, no one coming off here free. You probably dusted your old degree from your Bible. You've been keeping underneath ground. You're running out to job. We have to can give you a job, but we're not going to job. We have to go see family. So when I go see their new houses they build, what is done, that's what they are going for. They don't get time for your government job. So take time with your Siri here. So you see Black American man, a pilot, then you want to speak Siri, now you belong somewhere. You're not speaking Siri back here. Yeah. Who got to Brussels? She was there walking fast. I took my suitcase, bumped into her own and fall down. I didn't use to tell her sorry. I was going. My wife said, "You left flower." I said, "No, I left flower with you. Go for it." I said, "You don't." She come, but hey, you man, what I do to you? So I said, "Oh, now you boy again. You calling me you man, huh?"
Oh, you man.
If I offended you, I said, "Yeah, you offended me. Don't talk about other people. You were Liberian. You're supposed to be representing people. Not come down here and make yourself a first class citizen." You know, the Black American guy you talking to, the guy don't care. If he want to hang out with the other women there that chilling and laughing, that's why the guy want to go and say, "Excuse me, I gotta go." He can't hang out with the people that you're talking about. Because they play the fun is the women are having fun, they are drinking any whiskey the men bring, they buy it just like that. The cash will in the women in hand. You don't have cash. Just shut up, be quiet. That's what Pharaoh Gamo said. He said the US need to be quiet. Yeah. It can help you. That's what they do in our country. So now you think that all the country belongs to you. But with rebranding, that's good. We like the rebranding of the CDC. We want it to happen. The rebranding is necessary because this time around, look, suppose said, "Oh, the president lost the election." I said, no. God is very slow, but he's sure. The president get influence, shut up everybody, get him the experience that he need, and say, "Get out of there." Because I need you now to open your eyes the next time you go there. Because when you leave in office, you will have set your eyes on the person that will be there. Your successor will be sitting down there. You'll know, okay, that guy will be the next president. But the way president we are left office, who in the CDC that you see that they can appoint? All of them waiting for Weah. He had to groom somebody for another 6 years. Exactly. When I listen to the senator from McGill, I said, look, he's right because he put himself in a position and he want to make sure while he's there, he's doing it. And he admitted, he said, we did that when the president was in power. We don't ask questions about things. We just think that other people will handle it. No. That's what got us in the place we are in the first place. We were defeated. Now, if the president, anyone that put something in place that is not right, we're going to ask questions. How you do it? We want to know what worker getting the money from. Who giving you the money now? Because you haven't submitted any budget yet. But you're constituting things. You know, you have to have that integrity. But the CDC is a party. They don't need integrity. They can get it and say, "Oh yeah, you brought nuclear bomb in the country." It will be up to the government to defend itself.
To defend itself, exactly. Exactly. Now, I think tomorrow morning, this morning, from my end, there'll be a topic coming out about the CBL in Bond County under the Voice of Liberia by Segu Sharif. They have discovered 2 or 3 containers of Liberian dollars at the CBL in Bond County.
Is that the refined money they're trying to change, or is a new money that comes in?
Exactly. That's why
Yeah, they
That's
need
what the
to find
question
out.
is.
Yeah.
So you have to explain that to the nation because it's like doing it on a cover. How that money just appear in containers at the CBL in Bon County.
In Brown County, not the central one in
Not
Morovia,
the central,
where the governor sitting.
the one that President we are building Bon County.
Yeah, the
The,
small
the
one,
branch.
subdivision.
Yeah, exactly.
The subdivision one cannot hold that kind of money. If
Exactly.
I know that they taking out the old band note and replacing it. If that's the case, that's fine. Then there's no crime there because that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
But
because it's
the
actually
new,
a central point, but the message is not out there.
yeah,
So the journalists have discovered there's something corny going on, and they want to get answers, on that.
of course, it falls within their right. Even like you and I, we have the right. If I see money sitting in a container
Hmm.
at this subdivision that don't have the capacity to hold that kind of money,
Right.
even if they were collecting money, two container of money shouldn't be sitting over there. It's a security threat. They should
Right.
be able
It's
to,
questionable. It's
they should be able
questionable,
to
and
transport it right away.
we
You
might
see,
get we
America
must
or
get
in the
answers.
country you live in, especially your country is Swiss, they put you with a lot of banks. Your banks,
Yeah, that bank nation.
yeah, their armor truck have certain capacity that it can take. You have to
Hmm.
return to station to dump before you go back again on the route. So
Hmm.
let's say you supposed to be taking $48 million and you have $50 million in the truck, you got to go home because you over 2 million now.
But
If you
they
don't,
are good. The Unity Party people are good at that. They're good at
yeah, they are good at
they're
printing
good
money
at double printing
already
money.
without
So
the authority of the house. And that's why,
exactly of the House
yeah,
of Representatives.
they did that. And they got Milton, whatever.
2017. Yeah,
Milton,
they did that in
yeah,
2017.
he did that because it caused we had to be humiliated on the world stage, and all his friends asked him, I mean, why they would put 16 billion, you know,
I'm
and then
telling
they
you.
won't know what happened. They know they like, man, we know they put them just brushing on thing, but when you knew, all the dirt get dumped on you. It's not a good thing. I don't see. One thing that sickens
I
me.
didn't understand how other politics. You know something is the fact, and you act like you don't know the facts.
uh, Man, Rosling, if you watch this old movie with the Romans, the gladiatorial art, that's the same thing Labro is up to. It is what they call it, Spartacus. No
Oh,
one's there.
Spartacus?
Yeah, nobody there for the truth. They're only there for their own interest. So if somebody is causing harm and the people raw for it, then they put more of that out there. That's why it is. So nobody want the truth, but the negative idea that will destroy the country, then they raise it their hand. Yes, let's do it. That's the difference between Liberia and other country. Go to Ivory Coast.
I
Ivory Coast,
mean,
man will put their country first. You say some pay. Go to Nigeria. Nigeria man will put the country first. Ghana man will put the country first. In Liberia, we put the party first before the country. It's a disease that we carry. No
but
loyalty.
you see what they is so terrible that they use a lot of reverse psychology against their opponent, and that stuff that thing need to change. The Liberian people need to wake up. You can't just continue to believe the lies and lies and lies. When the reality come, you wouldn't know where you are.
But right now, the strategy they thought that would work, it happened, right? They got
Mhm.
Boakai in power, and then all the branches start collapsing.
Everything is
And then
done.
they are angrier than the people that lost the election.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Everything is
You already
done.
won,
They don't know how to find themselves.
No, but Rosalind, they would never found themselves. They use the old tactics. Like, oh, Rosalind said, you from the indigenous background, just shut up and sit down there. Then you say, yes, man. That's it. But now, no, not this Rosalind. She can talk. You push her,
They're losing more. Wow.
yeah, why? You bring caution, she will cause. You bring 40 that only time you win,
With
baby.
what?
But yeah, but she will talk. Even you slap her face on the ground, she'll still be talking. That's the thing that hurting them. Because before, when they say something,
I'm not like the other natives so that are blinded with lies and have been
oh,
blinded with inferiority complex.
yeah,
I'm not one of those natives.
That's the problem. They sit down, they don't expect a Yagbaglo or the Talu or Bele or a Bawe or some name that don't belongs there to ask them a question that why you spend that kind of money without the permission of the people. You know, it's not their culture. Their culture is just to tell you shut up, sit down, don't say anything. I'm the one in charge. But that culture changed. It's like Lauren Gbagbo exposed the people of Ivory Coast to the government functionality and what the government owned to the Western world. So it based on the citizen, instead of going against the government, they go against France. They want France out of their country. So every day, all their opposition group, they were protesting the French embassy, the French ambassador. Like, wait a minute, we're not the government. The government is dead. You say, yeah, but we know what you're doing to the government. You know, you see Lauren Gbagbo going to the International Criminal Court. These are the things that are behind it. You tell the people, say, look, the cookie jar you're talking about, it doesn't belong to me. I'm breaking it. You say, what? In our own country? You say, yeah, you want to say the truth, the university you're sitting over there, it's for them. We're reading it. The free port, it belongs to them. We're reading it. It pissed off the citizen. But now look at what? Cote d'Ivoire regained everything through their own parliamentarian order. Because the people were being threatened. Lateral, one by one, we won't get there. I always tell my wife, the old vampire generation will die. There'll be a new one. The new one that would knock their chest and look, I'm from Grand Cru County, there's nothing you can do to me. I'm from Riverside, I'm from Maryland, I'm from Grand Gide, I'm from Margibi County. They will come. They will not just depend on blue envelope or yellow envelope or orange envelope or brown envelope. No. Look at people passing law without reading it. In terms of sexual agreement, people die in Grand Cayman County. The president haven't even said nothing about it. But when I join, we want his heart.
Everything on Nick.
You know, he's inept, he can't read, he may not know how to speak English. Your guy put like can speak English now. They don't want calling the president meeting Ghana president, meeting counterparts. I don't know, the Sierra Leone president was there, or the Guinean one was there, Nigerian president, they like increased it.
Nobody was there.
One president, you calling the person counterpart, you want to think that the vice president is a counterpart to the president of Liberia? No. You don't even know what you're talking about. But that's the same man that walking to a own grave. So that one
part. Own grave, yeah. He walking to a own grave. The late black guy.
Yeah, the late black guy walking to a own grave. The idea behind this thing. I saw the way the message the president was giving the acting chairman, it belonged to those that have higher position by the CDC backing them. Like the deputy speaker them are buying down to people, Nicodemus them. That message go to them. Overnight, they go somewhere else. You are Nicodemus. That message go to you. You either on the east side or you out. You can't eat with two hands. No more iso. No more side chick. You marry, you stay in your home. No more side chick.
So at all, the show is over. Only two of us here or what? What's going on?
No, three of us. I think Mr. Gilman is still working on technicality. I'm watching it live too, and got 100+ people watching us. So the show not over yet.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you got over 100 and.
I see. Delano Tamasa is muted.
He's muted. He will come back. Maybe he's working on something.
I don't see Abi Kone.
Abi is connected to Mr. Gilman's phone. So when Mr.
Okay. So when Mr. Gilman goes off, he goes off. Yes. Okay.
So it's up to you and I. You know, so we're holding the folks until Mr. Gilman come back.
We're holding it.
Well, on the chairman, right? I want the RT chairman to do some things. I know Tamasa hearing me. Maybe he'll take the other message again because he told the president no more church politics. You got to go to the headquarters of the president. When that's why I'm giving you another message.
That's nice. That was very impressive today.
Yeah, it was good.
My heart just went down there.
Like they give you ice cream in the hot.
Oh yeah.
Hot sun, right?
Cool vanilla ice cream. Cool. It quenches my thirst. You know. And it preserve a pear.
You know that video? One of my young brother, he called me and said, Solo, I know you can talk to Mr. Gilbert, you can talk to the board. I'm begging you, my man. I'm begging you. I want your food. I said, but what happened? He said, please, tell the papi he might not call for protest. I said, what do you mean? I said, he said, if John Weah call for protest, the government are already collapsing. They will collapse. Man, let him leave it with Jefferson Koji there because they don't listen to them. I said, what do you mean? He said,
Brother Weah is saying it too. Brother Weah is our stand-up bearer,
yeah.
and he got
No,
sufficient men that can stand the test
yeah.
of time. So
I told him,
he gotta give you that advice, say.
he said, look, I'm scared. The men going to the grave. Look at the people that follow him. But the president, I can count only 7 people behind him, including yourself. So when that man gets very and say, look, the government of the day doing that, the way Bwaka them were doing it, if you do the same thing, the
The
Bwaka.
president want to go open a basketball court today, yesterday, right? Yesterday. Oh,
I see
what a joyful moment those young people were like.
Mr. Solo,
yes, sir.
Sis Rosling,
Yes, we see
I
here.
just tuned in, but I can't see it. Where's the wise man?
The wise man having technical difficulties, so we are running the show. We're just
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, man. Arthur and Roslyn, thank you.
Yeah.
But I think it's been a wonderful show,
It is.
And for me, my position today, the first thing I just, I was just a little bit, not a little bit, but I was extremely, grateful for the president to be at the party headquarters, the former president, rallying his people, giving his people hope and confidence. Because whenever it comes to leadership, people want to see a president.
Yes.
Especially where we believe that there is one of the difficult period within our party. I think this is the time where leadership comes.
Yes.
So the presence of the father of the party and the former president was something very, very, beautiful.
Oh, yes.
And his cautions and his talking points today with the cross section of all the partisans and leaders of the party was very important. And having, the senior brother Janga, the former controller general, and former student activist. He also worked within the youth and student community area, with Flight. There's I think, an organization called Flight, and a lot of, great institution that Janga worked with.
The former minister
Coming at the party level, a founding member of the party, and former secretary general of the party, now going as acting chairman of the party in this period is very important. I think the president did extremely well to tell him how, he should just make sure that he bring the party back together, unite the party, and set the party for a clear agenda as a pursuit, from now to 2029. I think it was just good. I saw the euphoria, I saw the excitement of the partisans, when they were entering the party headquarters, along with the secretary general. It's something, I think it just bring back those, those feelings that, look, all is not lost. We are human. There are no institution you'll not get other things that we talk about. The good thing is to recognize those things and to find remedy for these things. And that is why it would be more dangerous that if we know some of this problem and we pretend that this thing not exists, it's dangerous. It's good to recognize them and we'll be honest about it and address them and we move forward. So that's the period we find ourselves in. So that whole issue of the recalibration or rebranding of the party is to discuss those things, and to reassure, our grassroots partisans, about the agenda of the party is stay as it is. There will be no change. We will maintain, the proper agenda for prosperity to make sure that those things our people lacking of, we can make it accessible and available for them. The PHP's park, I heard quite recently now, I think they are now taking money from people, and other things. So we'll see how it goes. But it's been great. It's been great. You know, and Liberia is a country, the consciousness of our people has risen to the extent that even we got proper defender now today that can speak from Claratown or other area, expressing themselves, and informing our people the way they want things to be.
Taking money from people at any of those parks should be illegal because there's no penal code created for that. So if you take money,
to a point, Solo, when you're opening there, I think there are 3 sections within there. They are for leasing.
Okay.
Where they can lease to be able to maintain the park.
Of course.
But not to stop the people
from entering
entering
park. That's
the
what I'm
facility.
saying.
Exactly.
The entire facility, if you, let's say,
the entire facility, they're asking them to pay $300, which is wrong.
That should be illegal because there's
it's
no.
Not there. It's not part of the. It's not part of the making of the unification part.
So in the facility, they have inner areas that if you want to go to maintain the maintenance and other things, you pay to enjoy. But they got other areas by just open.
It's just
like
open.
I saw people like Partisans, the way people practice outside there.
Yes.
Okay.
The idea that I'm trying to make here, even before you do that, I mean, you have to. Is that the city government doing it or the national government charging people? Because we need to. Because
we try to find out. I'm trying to find out. For now, the digging deeper institution has it go into it properly to come up with all of the information. So we stay following it. Yeah, to know what will be going on for now, moving forward. Another thing before, maybe I don't know. I know you people running the show. I don't want to, but another thing I just want to just bring up the issue about the I think I listened to an audio, that has to do with the Johnson factor and that of a political ally, the Unity Party or the JNB. I think it's something that very interesting to watch. Most of the things before the campaign time that a lot of folks talked about, these are things now that are coming up. They have been gone the 3 months. Let me leave you right there. I know I saw you on the phone.
Yeah, I have Mr. Gimmo on the phone, so he got something to tell us. Mr. Gimmo, go ahead.
Yeah, again, folks, good evening or good morning to you wherever you are. We are having a technical situation here. Xfinity, our service provider, is performing a maintenance here until 2:40 a.m. I just got the information. That's why we went off, and I tried to come back on through my cell phone, but they need a host to approve me. I'm the host. I use the computer, not the
Technology is good.
Yeah. So your order you on? I think you can just leave if you're finished summarizing.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, we will.
Yes, you can just make sure you click the leave button.
Yeah.
And then I think it will just shut down by itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not on the 2:40 before they will restore. Our TV, everything is off. The whole service.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. The other thing is complex. So.
Yeah.
Mr. Gimmo probably using
from 1 to 2:40, almost 2 hours work to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll manage it from here.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Yeah, technology is sweet.
Yeah, so we get rapper. I think I heard the wise man.
Yeah.
But thank you, Arthur. Thank you, the chief parliamentarian, and thank you, Sis Roslyn. I leave for carrying the show on. It's been a great show.
Yeah.
I think AB gone as well. Maybe he stayed around. But it's been a wonderful show. We're able to just bring out some of those things from Akin Willing. From there, the party activities, I think it was something also there was only points that the wise men talk about, but these are all beautiful points. So it's just great to be on the to be part of this show today. So
Yeah.
let me just start that far and just say goodbye to all of you. Hope to
Okay.
see
Thank you
you,
so much.
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So, Atom,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
we want to say thank you to our viewers and
yeah.
our
That's what I'm
followers,
doing. I want to make sure they know what's going on. Um,
and
yeah.
you can take it from there.
Okay.
We'll talk again.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you all watching us, and we want to tell you that Mr. Gilman is having some technical difficulties, and that will go up to let's say 3 o'clock my time. So it will be ultimately impossible for him to return to the show. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to call it a night tonight, but we're going to
Mm-hmm.
collect more information about the three things that put forward the pack and the money in the container in banker, the subdivision of the central bank. We need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
If it's a new bank note or the old one they're trying to destroy, we need to know. But more information is needed. And Mr. Gilmore is bringing Kwame Opa Weeks, the Director General for the Liberia News Agency. Tomorrow it will be early show, so it's going to be 6 p.m. Central Eastern Time, which is 5 p.m. to me, and then Liberia time will be like 10 p.m. at night. So these are most of the things that are going to be happening tomorrow. So save your data when you're in Liberia, when you're in America or in the Western world, in the diaspora. Just repower your modem at home so that your internet will be a lot faster because Director Weeks is going to come in with all the juice tomorrow. So we need to know he lives in the city and he said he can answer any question. The only question you will not be able to answer is the one that if your girlfriend, why your girlfriend not picking your call, that one you can't answer it. So yeah, for any question about the city and about the 10-year-old girl that's like giving birth, that's another news. A 10 year
Oh,
old
that
giving
news
birth.
is too big for me. It's so
I
sad.
can't wrap my head around it.
It broke my heart when I saw that child.
Since Rosemary, I look at my 13-year-old daughter today when I saw that news, and she looked at me and said, "That what? You know the American race." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"What?" I said, "No, nothing." That's weird. I said, yeah, it is weird because 10-year-old giving birth, I have a 13 and a 16. That it messed with my brain. How did this
Mm-hmm.
happen?
Mm-hmm.
But
It was
poverty.
just too heavy. It was just too heavy for me to come
But
to
you know the good
comprehend.
thing about it, they did the cesarean and she gave birth, and I thank God for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I thank God for that.
The only fear now is the maintenance. How they gonna what am I saying maintenance?
And
How they going to the care? Okay, the
yeah, the
caregiver.
care she needs,
Yes, that she
we need to
need that
get
she's gonna
going to
go through all that period where it's a very crucial stage, especially for her age. She's a kid, you
she,
know.
not even a kid, she's more than a kid baby. She's not
You
even
have to be
10.
giving a very,
10.
very
Man,
uh serious, strong attention for
man.
the caregiver, because it's not easy. It's critical.
It's very much so. I
Yeah.
would ask the director general if you don't have information on it to see if we can get a little girl here or get an interview with her. Maybe we'll do a fundraiser. Mr. Gilmer is good at that, so we can help because these are the people the concerned Liberian network been helping. Saying we created this group,
Yeah, exactly.
so we need to do that. And
That's a heartbreaking.
it is. Says
I ain't
Rosemary,
sure to speak
yeah,
like this.
maybe I think they put one year your voice too. So go ahead and say a few other stuff to them too, so they'll be certified too.
Yeah, and so our fellow CLN seditions, Jidehard talk all around that following us want to say thank you. Unfortunately, Mr. Gilmer is not here to come to end the show because of some technical problems. In the next 2 hours, he said they would give him a pass, but I think everybody would be gone. I would be already sleeping because I haven't slept for the night and definitely breaking on my end. So just want to tell everyone thank you for the support. Thank you for following. Thanks for sharing and continue to share and subscribe to the Jida Hard Talk. And to all of you that have your 17 months of birthday today for the Jida Hat subscription. Thank you very, very much. I'm sure Mr. Gilmore appreciate all of you, and congratulations. And we move forward. Tomorrow, we're going to have a very hot topic, and the show goes on. Thank you very much, and have a beautiful evening, a morning, wherever you are. For me, from my end, I say good night. Thank you, Atta.
Thank you, Master. Eddie, yeah, the owner of that pregnancy, it must be in the same age range, or else you have to be in jail, because the 10-year-old, not even 13. That's I don't know how it happened, but yeah, but
Nobody knows.
Eddie, the Director General, gonna be here tomorrow, and we can
Yes.
ask him to look into it. And one thing I know about him is he's very good at those things, so he will look into it and get all the information. But for now, we have to leave you people. Thank you for the show, and thank you for always being here with us. GSD respect you and honor you, concerned Liberian. We love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.